This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
All right, we ready to sing?
Let's do it.
Let's do Lilac!
So you want to hear about the song first? Yeah. Okay, so the first song is called Starless, and I actually want Oscar to talk about this song.
Yeah, thank you. This song came together pretty strangely over the last 8 years, actually, because it started from a point in my life where I decided that things weren't going so great, and I was going to give it a try at not continuing on in this life anymore. And fortunately, I'm here today, and I'm sitting here and talking to all of you and letting you know that I failed at that, and I call it the greatest failure that I'm the most fortunate for. And so I get to be here today, and 8 years later, I've had 8 years of life full of beautiful experiences and meeting wonderful people and getting to live out some of the biggest dreams I ever had for my life. And so this song, I really wanted it to stand as a testament to anybody who's ever been there and felt that loneliness and felt that strange happiness that it can, like, ending things is the solution, right? It's not, and life goes on, and there's so much beauty out there and so many incredible things you can do. So I wanted this song to be a testament to anyone who's ever felt that way, that it does go on, and we can do this together. So this is Starless.
1, 2, 3,
Angel to believe in. When the sky is feeling starless, I'll be the light inside your darkness. If I'm being honest, I was right where you were, crawling life in a blur, too numb to feel her. Just being honest, spending days in the cellar, hold it in, don't remember. Felt like forever, died to come back again. Angel to believe in. When the sky is feeling starless, I'll be the light inside your darkness. Angel to believe in. When the sky is starless, I'll be the light inside your darkness. If I'm being honest,
Days go by, but I feel wrong. Another late night trying to hold on. Thinking my smile, trying to be strong.
being honest,
I gave it all that I could have. Now I'm just tired, I don't get mad. Start to make plans when I get sad.
I'm being honest.
I laid alone in my own hell. Pill bottle full of bars in a motel. Can't sell.
Being honest,
I ran from all of the head games, leaving my life on the bed frame. Gonna lay waste to my last name. Oh,
angel to believe in. When the sky is feeling sharpest, I'll be the light inside the darkness. And that's when you die, I'll bring you back to life. I'll be the help in you, fighting for you when the sky is darkness. I'll be the light inside the darkness.
I ran from all of the head games, took back my life, but I can't change. Gonna lay claim to my new frame, gonna lay waste to my last name. Oh, feeling something better coming in. I'm through with making sense. Fill my lungs with blood, I'm done. My chest has started breaking thin. Praying for a brighter day tomorrow, cause I'm sleeping in. Praying for a brighter day tomorrow, cause I'm sleeping in.
For you when the sky is darkness, I'll be the light inside the darkness.
o'clock at the Moon Bar, 608 day. Thank you guys for being here super early. I can't believe you can wail like that this early in the morning.
Wait till you hear undertow. I have a crazy high note, and I love doing it, like, just in your face. Like,
You're like, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I like it because then everybody's eyes are like, holy shit, wow. Wake up, baby. Let's go.
I love it. So, I mean, do you have like a vocal warm-up routine that you have to do, or is this just, you like, put me in, coach, get out of bed?
No, I mean, okay.
She's been up since 4 a.m.
No. I woke up at 5. But no, I did. I mean, yeah, I like to steam when I have time.
Yeah.
I like to steam my voice because the more hydrated your vocal folds are, the better they are at controlling like high notes and stuff. Like I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but a lot of the singers that drink a lot of alcohol and caffeine right before they sing, it's you hear their voice cracking and stuff, which might work for them. It might work for where they're singing in their range. But like if I have some crazy high notes, the more stretchy and the more hydrated mine are, the better the chances at me actually hitting the note. you know, and I really appreciate all of you guys being here. I appreciate you guys, listening to our band and like following us and supporting us. And I just think that that's too important to me to just like mess that up.
Right.
You know.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's
So I take
awesome.
that seriously.
I love that. Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Appreciate that. No, and we get that too. Like even, we go out and we screw around. We do Sturgis live broadcasts, and that you're out in the dry dust. Yeah. And by the last day, you're sounding like
You're just
pushing
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's tough.
And
that's the alcohol part.
Talking
and
over
the dust and the heat.
But like talking over music,
you can't hear-
and I'm
can't
sure
hear.
like you deal with that too, like doing meet and greets and stuff at shows, and you're at the merch table or whatever, and you're trying to talk over music, talking with people.
So true.
Like, and you're trying to preserve your vocals.
Yeah,
like that's
especially like, all right, so like we did Shipwrecked in the Bahamas, and then we did 2 whole months of touring all throughout the United States.
Yeah.
Just recently. And that was that's like over 2 months every single day, a different city, every single day. And everybody, we are so fortunate to, I guess, lead with our hearts and our intention and like trying to connect with everybody when it comes to our music. Like I don't want to write a generic song. I want to write a song that you feel.
And that's the ultimate platform, right? Live.
Yeah, right,
That's
exactly.
YouTube, TikTok aside, that's that's where it gets done right there.
Right. And like, so like Oscar, he tells his story. I tell mine. Like I've been through a lot, okay, growing up, and I am happy that I survived it. But I think that people hear like songs like Crawl Space and Heirloom, where like things that I've been through, like I was put in a crawl space under my bathroom floor for like just weeks at a time. Like I did not grow up in a very safe environment, and so the fact that I could get out of that and I could like overcome that and sing with all of you guys is just so. I'm very blessed to be able to do that, and I'm blessed to be able to connect with people who have their own stories, and so they come to me saying, holy crap, this song helped me through my divorce, or this song helped me through what I was going through, And so I want to be able to connect with everybody, but yeah, you're right. You do have to protect your voice. Yeah. And so I think warming up and steaming is so important for me. Yeah. Otherwise, my voice is shot.
Explains the last 30 years of Sebastian Bach's career.
Right.
From Skid Row, the tequila bottle of vodka, and all the I talk to a lot of artists on the countryside, and they don't even do meet and greets anymore before they do a stadium show. I was hanging out with Luke Combs after the show, and I'm like, why are we hanging out? It's midnight. He goes, I don't meet anybody before a show anymore. I can't. He goes, he goes, regular talking before I play in front of a stadium is the worst thing you can do for your voice. I literally don't talk 6 hours before I do a show. Wow. So it's really interesting how almost like the lifestyle change is being taken, just to protect your career, your professionalism,
Yeah.
It's taken a little more seriously than it used to be.
Yeah, I think
when
so.
that kind of money's on the line is what I'm trying to say.
True. Yeah, I think they all assume, rock star life, baby.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that still happens. It's still out there. But I drink coffee every day. every day with my day job. I'm a computer hacker, okay?
Right.
And I'm always drinking coffee every day. And so then all of a sudden we go on tour and I'm like, I'm not drinking a single cup of coffee, which sucks,
Right.
you know? And
Yep.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I love that you are dedicated to it, though. And I think, like you said, though, you kind of have to be, especially because I'm sure it feels like all eyes are on you all the time. You're being recorded, you're being watched, and you don't want, you have these amazing vocal acrobatics that you do. You want them to be shining. You don't want, because you don't want it to be, that one clip, that's going around.
True.
You're like, dang it.
You know what went down in history is the Madison meltdown.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Yeah, buddy.
A new survey of 2,000 cat and dog owners reveals, are you happy as the number one question pet parents wish they could ask their animals?
I lost my beer.
Where's my beer being the number two question.
Found it.
The study found 54% frequently want to communicate with their pets to understand their thoughts and feelings. Other top questions include, do you like your life? And what is actually happening in that head? That's strange questions.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Were you not listening
Well, I
at all?
was repositioning myself for the broadcast. What happened there?
You know what? I quit.
No, don't quit on
I
me.
quit.
No, don't quit. I just missed that one part.
I'll start all over.
No, don't start over.
I'm just gonna, yeah, because do you even know what I'm talking about?
The robot.
A new survey of 2,000 cat and dog owners
Okay, all right.
reveals, are you happy as the number one question pet parents wish they could ask their animals?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would have asked Aspen if he had cancer 8 years ago. I could have fixed it.
Well, he wouldn't know if he had cancer. Oh,
It's the worst-
my God.
This is like, I need a therapist.
What is actually happening in that head is something I
Yeah.
would like to ask you.
Yeah,
But that's a question they would like to ask their pet.
Yeah. Are you happy? What can I do? Can I buy you more toys? Does the food suck? I would love to know that stuff.
54% frequently want to communicate with their pets to understand their thoughts and feelings.
You want a buddy?
The cat does not want a buddy. I don't know how many times I can reiterate this to you. Your cat does not want a friend. You think your cat wants a friend, but your cat does not want a friend.
How do you know that?
Because I read lots of stuff about cats.
Yeah, I know. Well, how
Lots
do they know?
and lots and lots of stuff about cats.
I
I also went through this in my own household,
Yeah.
and Amber went against everything I said,
They started
and
peeing?
she got a cat
Did Amber start
for
peeing?
our cat, and our cat does not like the cat that was purchased for the cat.
What if Amber got upset and she started peeing on everything?
Well, that's something else that we can talk about later.
Well, he had a great time with Aspen, and then I lost Aspen, and now
Right.
he's like dopey and walking around like he's depressed. It's like Greg not being part of the show anymore. He's just walking around like he's in a.
Listen, Greg's issues are separate.
Sorry, Greg. I love you, bud. Sorry, Greg. I always got to apologize.
Greg's got
Kidding, Greg.
So 88% believe they truly understand their pet, while 41% say their animal understands them better than any human. And I can assure you that is not true.
Yeah.
Your animal thinks you're weird.
They think we're big versions of them. I don't think they know we're humans. They don't know what a human is.
Well, I think they.
Do they?
I think it depends. I don't think they.
That's why we talk funny to them to try to get them to make them comfortable.
I'm certain they think we're stupid. That much I know. Because we're not on their level, and they're like, why don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Why don't you get the slightest bit of communications? I'm confident our pets think we're dumb.
And you think that because of a weird meow? I mean, how do you come to that conclusion?
Cats don't meow at each other. They've totally adapted that as a way to communicate with us.
Right.
Because we're dumb and we don't understand their subtleties.
And then as a human, I think we overfeed them because that gives us satisfaction in knowing that we think we're comforting them. That's why animals get fat.
Yeah.
I think that's a human condition.
It 100% is
right.
human condition. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. So now what?
Well, I'm telling you, you don't want to know what your animal is thinking. And are they happy? They're probably depending on what kind of cat you have.
Yeah.
Or like if you have a mayor, you don't want to know what she's thinking. She's not happy and she hates you. I can guarantee you that. If you have a gelding, he is happy. He loves his life more than likely, unless he's super smart. Then he doesn't like you.
What do you think the mayor's problem is?
She's too smart.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. If you have a smarter cat, they probably don't like you. If you have a dumber cat, they probably like you. Same thing with dogs. Dogs, though, I think are more of a baseline of like you. I feel like. Yeah, cats are I need your thumb.
I'm a little bit like Meet the Parents. I think he's not untrue. He's wrong when he says dogs submit, cats, you have to earn their respect.
Yeah.
When De Niro said that, I don't disagree with that. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think dogs are born with more love. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They're easier to.
Yeah. Which I think is like sometimes I wish they were just a little. They stood up for themselves a little bit more. I wish, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But the cat is just overall. It just doesn't give a F, dude.
Like, if you didn't come back home, as long as somebody else did and fed them, they'd be okay.
They'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
you're worried. You're on a 2-week cruise. You get home, and the cat's like takes one look and then walks away. And it's heartbreaking.
They're like, oh,
you're
it's
like,
you.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on the cat, though, okay? Because I have somebody checking on my cat every single day while I'm on tour. And then when I get home, she's like yapping away about her life and like this is all the stuff that you missed, and like she's like on me, and like when I'm sleeping, she's sleeping on my face now because she missed me so much. Like she is too clingy when I get home, you know. And so I could tell she's very happy I'm home.
Right.
But like there was a human with her every day, you know. So I don't know. I think it depends on the animal.
Sure, it could depend on the cat. I think some cats are more loving than others, for sure. But like Twyla's a wild beast. She doesn't care. She's like, as long as one of you uses here to open up that cat food can at about 6 p.m. That's all I need.
Yeah. And that's probably the most you can expect out of a cat.
Yeah.
I think our expectations for a cat are too high, I think, for cat owners. Do you think that's true? Because I feel like I tried to teach my last cat how to talk. And it was a thing. I thought I was going to be the first human to get my cat to say a human word, because he'd look at me like he was just dying to say something. It's like, yes, like a hybrid version of a meow and a yes or something. And daily, I practiced with him daily. I'd look at him and be like, yes, to see if he get like repetition. But
no, my cat definitely does talk, and I learned about it at 1 a.m. when I started hearing hello in my house, like she was looking for me, because I like just went upstairs, like it was time to go to bed, and all of a sudden I learned that it sounds just like a small ghostly child's voice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I've seen clips of cats that are close to it, but I'm like, I want a cat that's like, what's up? Like your parrot and your cat are having a conversation with you.
I think that the people that train their cats to actually like use the toilet and then flush, that's mind blowing to me.
Right.
Like you had to have some crazy like juju in your head to do that. I don't understand what magic is happening there, but that's crazy.
I think it's like a perfect combination of personalities that happen with that. I don't think every cat can reach that level. Like, I really don't. I think it's got to be the perfect cat, ready to learn, with the perfect human. Like, you got to be on that level. Because, there's certain cats that are just going to be like, nah, dude. I know what you're asking me to do. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
But
I think there's gifted animals.
Yeah, for sure.
Some that aren't, some that have the skill.
Right.
So, so what do we do now?
Nothing. Same thing you've been doing all morning.
I don't know.
Every day.
Almost half of owners have sought life advice from their pets, despite knowing they won't respond.
Right.
Dude, I don't know what to do with that information. I suppose, that's the equivalent of an asshole, right? The people that ask for your advice and don't take it anyway.
Right, yeah.
So what's the difference?
I know there's people that won't leave their cats that have to take them with them. I mean, that's a little far from me.
We passed a truck the other day on the interstate, and they had an orange cat riding in the back seat. He was like on top of the back seat, and he had a little tuxedo bow on. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And they must travel everywhere with their cat.
Right.
But there's that. So some cats like whatever. Some cats, they're all so different. But I think orange cats and tuxedo cats have different energy happening there.
Right. Well, I think cats are very habit forming. They sleep. At certain times of the day, they go where they do, and if they sleep with you at night, we let our cat on our bed, and he sleeps with us. Same spot every night, and that's enough. That's about as probably good as it's going to get.
The bed is a point of contention for Twyla and Raj. They argue about it all the time because, and then it's like whoever claims it that day, it's their space. So, get home one day, Twyla's on the bed. Get home the next day, Raj is on the bed. But they definitely argue about it.
Right.
It's a big thing.
Well,
usually at 1 a.m.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get a good cat. Hopefully you get a good cat, and it's friendly, and it's got a good personality, and it doesn't hide every time somebody comes over. That's about the most you can expect.
Yeah, that's about the most.
Yeah.
All right.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
All right. So this next one is actually off of our first EP ever. I wanted to take it back to our roots, right? This song, we actually wrote it about, if you've ever felt at a point in your life where you were just drowning in something, whatever situation you were going through, you notice that people tend to watch you, they want to see whether you sink or swim, but they don't really help you, right? And so it was really important to me. I don't know if any of you have watched our music videos. I highly recommend it. I know that this is a radio station, but I highly recommend you to go to YouTube and actually look up LYLVC, because we put so much of the feeling in those videos, so that you can visualize what I'm trying to get out in our lyrics, right? And so I wanted to wake up with these electrodes on my head and on my chest in a water tank, and the tank starts filling up with water, and I wanted there to be where the tank is filling up with water, and I'm trying to get out, and there are doctors and nurses just they're taking notes, they're checking my fight or flight responses or whatever, but they're not helping me. What is going on? Get me out of here, right? I'm gonna die. And then it's up to my chest, it's up to my neck, I'm about to take my last breath. Are you going to help me out of here or not? And just watching that rage, just help me, and the water tanks are $8 to $10 grand, crazy expensive, especially for a new band, okay? And so you already have these music video budgets, right? And so our director was just I'm sorry, we're gonna have to just scratch this water tank idea. And I was like, but it helps me understand. I think it's gonna help everybody visualize what I'm trying to get them to feel. I just need this drowning feeling, happening in this video. And he was just I'm sorry, it would ruin our budget for the music video. And so I called magicians all over the United States, okay? And Lady Houdini, she's tripled Houdini's world record for water torture cell escapes, okay? Where she has she actually locks herself up under the water, and she has to unbreak the chains and everything. And I sent her the song, and she loved it. And she let us use her tank. And those chains are her real chains. And so they're so heavy, okay? I had bruises on my shoulders for how heavy these chains are, because they're meant to sink you down. So we didn't have anything in the tank for me to step on. I have one chance to do this shot. And because they're not going to just dry my hair and make me retake this shot, okay? So the water is really filling up, and she showed me how to undo the lock, okay? She showed me how to undo the chains, but like when she does it, her eyes are closed, her mouth is, held, like she's holding her breath. I'm having to keep my eyes open, looking at the camera while singing and trying to remember getting this thing open. And like, so my band members were just like, the color was draining from their face. Like, oh my God, should we put something in there to make her step on? I'm like, what is gonna happen? So if you see me choking in that video, if you see like the water going up my nose and me coughing it out, it's real. Like that whole video is real. But yeah, so this song is Undertow.
So far from the life I've known, it's packed in bags, sitting at the doorway of my future, wanna travel back, feeling flooded by the current coming in, the new world that I'm set to live. It's been building up and now it's caving in.
I wanna be the best I can without all the caving in. I wanna just give myself a new start, but I feel like I'm trapped again, fighting my head again, need to escape before I fall apart. I'm drowning, but the water surrounding me is coming. I can't speak, you never listen, so insistent on talking.
And I don't know why I'm going out of my mind. I've lost control of my decisions, now I'm stuck in a bind.
I'm waiting for the time to turn and take me by morning.
So much noise and it's all surrounding me. I can't escape the fate of living inside this reality. Consequences from the lack of senses lead to certain kinds of tension. Now I'm messed up in the head from all the questions.
I wanna be the best I can without all the caving in. I wanna just give myself a new start, but I feel like I'm trapped again, fighting my head again, need to escape before I fall apart. I'm drowning, but the water surrounding me is coming. I can't speak, you never listen, so insistent on talking.
And I don't know why I'm going out of my mind. I've lost control of my decisions, now I'm stuck in a bind.
I'm waiting for the time to turn and take me by morning.
Don't know why I'm going out of my mind. I've lost control of my decisions, now I'm stuck in a bind.
I can't speak, I'm
Caving
caving
in.
I'm drowning,
But the water,
surrounding me is coming. I can't speak,
you never listen.
so insistent on talking.
And I don't know why I'm going out of my mind. I've lost control of my decisions, now I'm stuck in a bind.
I'm waiting for the tides to turn.
Tides to turn.
I'm drowning, ooh, I'm drowning,
Lilac at the Moon Bar for 608 Day and 94.1 JJO. Dude, nailed it. That's gotta be, it's gotta feel good to come up here and play for people at 6 in the morning. Excited to see you.
Yeah, wake up, everybody. There you go.
People that know the words and know your songs, that's gotta be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody that I talked to has already seen you like with Fozzy or heard you on the morning show and stuff. That's gotta be pretty awesome.
I'm stoked. Yeah, I like so we're writing a lot this summer. We're going to be writing a lot, and then after that, we do have Rocklahoma in September, and then we have a Waterford Festival in Ohio. And then after that, we'll be planning our fall tour. So
cool.
Stay tuned on lilac.com.
Maybe we can see you on that. Like,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Yeah, so I hope to see you guys again. Let's rock out together, yeah.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be super awesome. How did the cruise go?
The cruise, Shiprocked?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are rock fans. You guys are like diehard. I mean, they're here at 6 a.m., you know? So like, that's amazing. You guys have an amazing fan base. And I think that Shiprocked is literally that with everybody like you that loves rock music, right? All stuck on a ship together, you know? And like the bands, we're eating with you. Like we're walking around, like we're going to we did bingo, like for everybody. Like there's bingo nights, there's karaoke nights. Like it's just like you get to hang with the bands, which is crazy. You know, like we're there with like, there was like, what bands were like on the ship with us?
Motionless and White, Not
Sleep Theory,
Blue, Sleep Theory,
Hailstorm, right. And then you also have like a whole bunch of rockers that are on the stowaways where it's like one person from I Prevail, one person from In This Moment, you know? And so like you just have so many amazing people on the same ship just like hanging out with you, eating with you, partying with you. And they're playing our music non-stop on the ship. So like it was kind of crazy to just be like chilling in the pool with somebody and then all of a sudden like, oh, that is Barely Human, that's our song playing in this giant cruise ship for everybody to hear. It was just like goosebumps, you know. I loved it. Al, bring me back. I loved it.
Yeah, totally. Have you cruised before that?
No, that was my first time.
I think it was all of our first cruises, actually, and you really learned how to pace yourself.
Yeah, like we had toured internationally before. We've toured UK and Europe and stuff, but like being on a ship was a different beast. There was a time where I actually thought, okay, I know this is bad. I thought that I got drugged or something. You remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
You
like,
did.
She was like 10 margaritas in, and
No,
she
I
was like,
wasn't.
I think someone did
you guys-
something.
What does that sound like?
But no, seriously, before I
This
sing,
isn't right.
I never drink before I sing.
Never my fault.
Like, but after I'm done singing today, I'll drink Bloody Marys with you guys. Let's throw down, right? But I never drink before I sing. And so I was just really like, I'm stumbling. What is going on? And then they reminded me that I'm on a ship. There was one time where I actually felt the waters kind of move. Because normally you don't feel the waters, right? But it was just like one time that reminded me, oh yeah, I'm on a ship.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We just cruised not too long ago, and we were not a fan of the drink package because I feel like they didn't pour them heavy enough. There was only one time where we actually got kind of buzzed, and it was when we were in the pool, and I was like, bring us back like shots of rum every 10 minutes because you could only get one drink every 10 minutes. And so we kept adding them to the daiquiri, and we got out of the pool, and I was like, oh, the rum's working now. And yeah, you do get that feeling. You're like, okay. And then, but when you get off the ship, that's when you realize you got the sea legs. Yeah. Did you get any of that afterwards, where you're like, you wake up and you're like, okay.
I didn't feel that.
Okay,
I didn't feel that.
Because there was like the week afterwards, every time we woke up, we were like, okay.
That's what I was going to say. The week afterwards, I was just rocking around, feeling like the world was moving, like I was still on the ocean. I was like, I need my like bracelet thing. Like I'm getting seasick out my living room. Like this is ridiculous.
Yep. Common problems, yeah.
So I'm glad you love cruising, though, because everybody, we cruise. I've cruised a bunch, and a lot of people have never done it. Think it's a floating petri dish. I don't know what you thought of it going in, but it's actually waking up in a new place every single day or every other day.
Now that, as a singer,
for me, is
so true, so freaking true, because everybody is wanting to hug you. Everybody, you know, like I have to sing. Like there was like 3 times that we had to sing on the ship in the different stages.
You get
or
those special fans.
But like, you know, we're going to the buffets and we're touching the same spoons and everything. And I'm not thinking about that. And like, if there's any of you are sick on the ship, then everybody gets sick, right? Yep. And so I had to sing. I sang both the shows sick, or did I sing just one of the shows sick? Both, yeah. I just remember being sick, but just throwing down. You know, the show must go on. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I know. I'm always like, wash your damn hams, dude. Wash your hams.
I should have brought like hand sanitizer. Just kept it like in my pocket. At all times.
Do you find that's hard? Like because people wanting to hug you, but yet you trying to be aware. Like, hey, I kind of gotta keep my distance.
I like it when people hug me, and I like shaking their hands and stuff. I just need to remember to do hand sanitizer after or something, because there was one time I'm not joking you, I'm not kidding you. We did a show together, and this was actually right when we first started, Raleigh, North Carolina, okay? And like 2 days later, I got diagnosed with walking pneumonia.
Oh my God.
And so I posted on Facebook, I was like, who came to the show with pneumonia? Like I get okay, I got a cold or something, but one of you literally came to the show with pneumonia?
Yeah.
What is going on? And the person responded to my post. And they were like, and she was like, I'm really sorry, but I just really wanted to see you guys, and I just really loved you so much. So I remember I clicked on her. She was the one who hugged me like 6 times that night. She hugged me so much that night. And
how long ago
lifetime ban.
Wait, how long ago was that cruise?
Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, and you didn't think that if you had pneumonia that you would just love me from afar, baby.
Yeah.
You know, like I love you and I want to see you live, but just like
small price to pay. They're worth like 100 fans.
Dude.
It's small price to pay. Suck it up, lady.
Robot kick.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Madison Solid Rock 94.1 JJO.
Dude.
Oh, man, that feels good.
That felt really good.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. I wish
Next time I'll use 3 fingers. Took you a second.
Don't waste it. Stick that thing in my mouth for cry eye. All right, here we are at the Moon Bar, the legendary Moon Bar. Johnny and the Biatch, and Lilac is here. Elise is here from Lilac. LYLVC, baby.
I like how you say it with a little bit of rhythm.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so I remember. I do that with things just so I can remember. Thanks for being here, number one.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. It's been fun so far.
So I want to...
so far.
How many of you are going to join me for my Bloody Mary after I sing this last song?
Everybody.
Yeah? All right.
We've
all
been
right.
drinking since 6 a.m.
608, baby. 608.
Since 6:08, baby.
608.
Say it right, John. Say it right, John. Get the call letters in, John. So I wanted to ask you about your videos before you get back up and sing. Because your videos are sick. And they look like they're produced by Steven Spielberg, and they look like a Matrix movie.
Thank you.
What the hell, dude? What is going on with your videos?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I want to know how long it takes, and how many people it takes, and how much it costs. Tell me about your videos.
Okay. So I'm not
A
gonna.
lot of all of it.
Yeah, a lot of all of it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that you could go to a music video like idea where the director, he's going to come up with the idea, you just show up, and a lot of bands actually do that where they just show up with the clothes that are literally on their back.
Is that the videographer?
Well, yeah, the videographer or whatever. Yeah,
Producer,
so like
the
for
guy.
instance, like our first few videos were done, and actually Starless, our recent video was done by Scott Hansen. He's out of Atlanta. He's done videos for like A Day to Remember, and it's just so many bands. I couldn't say them all. Meshuggah and everybody. But anyway, so Scott, I mean, I don't know if I can actually say their numbers. Is that weird to say their numbers? But like they're normally like in the $20,000 to $30,000 range, right?
Yeah, no.
And then if you do like more video effects and stuff like that, then it will be more than that, right? So the more VFX stuff, green screen stuff that you're gonna have, the more expensive it's gonna be because it's more post work, right?
Right.
But like, I think we prioritized having ridiculous costumes and like bringing things to the table that were artistic from a outfit-wise, like we brought so many outfits and crowns and big, giant like fur coats and huge.
So
ideas.
we took out a mortgage for this for Barely Human music video.
That's a tip
essentially.
jar.
Yeah, and yeah, we're selling shirts. But it was worth everything. I mean, like Elisa's saying, we got to work with an incredible team of people for Barely Human. I mean, it was really
Barely Human was different. Yeah, different beast.
So we just basically upped the level of everything. So we had an incredible team that put together stunt performers, actors. We had about 20 to 25 different actors in the video. We had photography directors, video directors. We had production teams. We had a staff of like another 20 people with cranes, stunt performers. Like, it was incredible.
Well, now, Barely Human wasn't Scott Hansen, who's done all of our other videos. Barely Human was done by Jensen Noen. And Jensen Noen's been doing the videos for Ice Nine Kills, Falling in Reverse, all of the crazy videos with like the huge tornadoes and everything. Like, he's next to none with like video effects. Like, he's crazy good, right, with that. And so, it had 13 female extras, 10 male extras. You know Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
So Robert Downey Jr.'s son was in our video. He was on my team, by the way. Okay, so like Indio Downey, like was just rocking at our shoot,
That's
which is
interesting.
cool.
Robert Downey Jr. actually is the money behind a lot of music videos. What am I thinking of? Was it a country video? He's got his fingers into a lot of things musically.
I didn't know
He's a fan. Yeah, he's a big fan.
Very cool.
And I know he's used his own money on some of that stuff just because he's got it, number one. But, that's...
Well, his son does like a grunge kind of Nirvana kind of sound music. Yeah. And so I met him through our old radio promo rep. And, we got along. And I was like, hey, we're about to shoot a video for Barely Human. Do you want to join? You get to, like, shoot some fake guns. And, no, they were real guns, right? No. But, like, and we had a katana fight scene and everything. That video was crazy.
It's incredible. It's like a mini movie.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's super cool. It's like an Aliens meets The Matrix or some crazy. I mean, is there a greater? So when you do a video like that and you spend that kind of money, is that beyond marketing? I mean, what's the end game of something that intricate in a video like that? It's more than marketing.
No, I want you to feel. I want the lyrics to just like you could taste those freaking lyrics when you're done watching that video. Like you know what it's about, and like you just like you feel it in your core, and you're just like you taste those lyrics. I just want that, and so I think that the more we put into our outfit, like we have people that they'll clothe you, right? But like that robot outfit that I had, like that was custom built.
Oh wow!
Like custom built. There's the girl who made my icicle corset for Perfect Drug. Like there's so many music videos where I had a custom corset made. So I just went back to her and I was like, hey, I know you make custom corsets, but can you also do like a robot leg?
Right.
And like make a full outfit. And she did. And like the things connected to my head. It was like crazy looking.
Yeah, you had the tubes sticking out of your head and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, like along with marketing, right? Like you said, like it's kind of beyond marketing, right? Like what are we doing with like making a movie to release a song? And it's just about making a statement. I think for us as a band, like there are so many acts and that can just come onto the scene. And like Elise was saying, like show up to the music video in jeans and a t-shirt and like the messed up Chucks that you wore through the whole tour. Yep. And I think what we really wanted to show fans and show the industry is that like we're here to make a statement. We're here to like etch out our piece of what this industry is going to look like for us, and really just let everybody know that we're here to stay. It's a big factor.
The reason, and take this as a compliment, and I mean it, those videos that you guys do remind me a lot of Starset, and how and that I remember and like leaves an impression on you, and you're like, whoa, I get it.
Yeah,
I get the passion. I feel it. I get that with your videos. It's very cool, man. It's hard to stop watching your videos.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Well, what did you think of the Starless video, our new song?
I like it. I like it a lot. I like Barely Human. The Starless video is really good. It's like you're on Mars or something.
It's
super cool. It fits the song. It fits the feel of the song.
Yeah.
Well, and it makes you like wonder what's next. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
what the hell are they
Yeah.
going to put out next? And I like having that feeling where you're just like wanting more and curious to what the next step is going to be.
Good way to put it.
I think that's a good place.
So
to
what
be.
is next, Elise?
Oh my!
When are you going to put a? I know. Was that super creepy?
That was a lot, dude.
Y'all didn't see his eyes.
I know
the eyes were there.
I know
Got right in my face. I felt it.
Totally in there. Wait till I have about 3 more of these. So you're going to be my best girlfriend ever. So what? I know the concept of an album is kind of a bygone era, but I mean, when do you do a full on release? Is that even important?
Anymore?
I don't think right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, so we got signed to a record label. Howard Benson, who's done he's produced like My Chemical Romance and Seether and Flyleaf and 3 Days Grace and so many amazing
Never
bands.
heard of him.
Right. Well, he started a rock label with Neil, the drummer of 3 Days Grace. Like they started this rock label, and they signed
Judge and Jury?
Judge and Jury, yeah. And they have like Butcher Babies, Hooba Stank. They have like so many bands, okay? And 3 Days Grace, for example. And so we got signed with them like last year, right after we toured in UK and Europe, okay? So what I noticed, I think, right now with the industry being so TikTok cultured and like, you know, your attention doesn't last longer than 30 seconds before you're scrolling to the next reel. It's so important to just have content because they're gonna forget you. Literally next week they're gonna forget you in the next hour, okay? Because they're gonna watch so many reels and then they're gonna forget, right? And so I think it's I don't know if albums are a thing right now. I think you need to just focus on singles and like putting as much of you and as much of your emotion or that feeling or whatever into promoting that song right now. And then next, you're going to show them your next week's feeling, you know? Like you're going to keep showing them. And I don't think that people care about albums anymore.
I'm with you. 100%.
So when like the platform, you like a TikTok to a YouTube, I'm just spitballing here, but I mean, can you track, do you get like a more quality viewer on YouTube? Is YouTube more important than TikTok? Do you get into the minutia?
I think you can blow up anywhere.
Okay.
But right now, our YouTube's going crazy.
Yeah.
Like we're like super close
like
to
a
becoming
longer quality view.
Yeah.
Because I watch stuff on YouTube. I watch like a movie. I'll watch half of. I'm just curious about how, as a performer, what you see.
I don't know if you guys. I know that they have like Spotify app and they have Pandora app, right?
Yeah.
But YouTube also has a YouTube Music app, and I actually use that one because I don't like ads and stuff. I don't know. I just like the algorithm better to me. Okay, but anyway, so the YouTube Music app. We have almost 1 million monthly listeners on
awesome.
YouTube Music,
Wow.
which is great. Like it's 998,000 monthly listeners a month right now on YouTube, which is crazy. And like our subscribers, you know, they're just going up and up and up with this star list. But we have like, I don't know, 56,000 monthly listeners on Spotify right now. You know, so it's a way different. But like we're blowing up on YouTube right now, and so I think you could blow up on TikTok. You can blow up on Instagram Reels tomorrow. Like we did one funny skit where I was in the shower and I'm just like singing, and he's on the toilet singing. Well, he's rapping on the toilet, and I'm singing in the shower.
I walked in on it. It was actually happening.
Way to call me out.
But
Didn't think I would go viral, and now we're on the radio.
But like, it went
How
viral.
amazing.
I was like, hey, I think that this would be really funny if your pants were down and you were on the toilet. And he was like, he didn't want to do it. And I was like, no, it's okay. You got this,
She was like,
man.
yeah, take your pants
Just
off.
like-
Oh, man.
We're in a band. We love music, and we're going to do this. Take your pants off.
I was just like, we're just going to angle the camera.
I'm great. Wink, wink, wink.
Oh my God, he's gonna start signing you under the table. But like, no, like I told him, don't worry, we're gonna angle the camera. It's
If you're
not gonna
listening to
show.
this, I'm at Moon Bar.
It's not gonna show anything. But that one went viral. It went crazy.
Yeah,
and so like, you never know
Yeah.
what's gonna go viral.
Right,
you know,
right.
you don't know.
Yeah. It's just throwing out that content. And
as a person who's been like managing it over the last like 3 to 4 years, it's definitely been interesting to watch how audiences engage on different platforms, how quickly things, how like Elise is saying, the content that you never even think is going to do anything. It's not music based. It's not about our music. It's just throwaway content. And you're like, oh, that's the one that blew up.
I know, and you're kind of like.
Okay, I'll take it. No. I'll take it. I'll take what you give me. Just give me attention.
We actually go through that on a very minor schedule of topics that'll blow up or things that we're think like, oh my God, this is the worst morning of our life.
Right, totally.
And then it happens. It's interesting that way. And then, but some videos I see where it's like it's dark. I can't see somebody's face, and I'm like, there's an art to it, and your guys are super good. And I mean, they hold your attention. They're interesting. They're storyboards, and it's working. I can see why. I see why you got 1 million. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, once you're in. You're in the cool club. It's cool.
100%.
All right.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Right, we are here at the Moon Bar for 608 Day. I'm just going to hand it over to Lilac on JJO.
Hello. So this is our last one that we prepared for you guys.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
So this next song is Barely Human. We've talked about it a little bit, just like briefly about the music video. But yeah, so my day job, I'm a computer hacker, okay? That's how I pay the bills. That's how I put food on the table.
For all of us. For all of us.
So I hack during the day and I sing at night, and that's like what I'm doing to be able to fuel my dream, okay? And anyway, so Barely Human, I thought, what if I wrote this virus that infected humans, okay? Because I write viruses every day, to break into computers and infect machines. So what if I actually infected humans in order to be able to turn off their emotional switches? I have this issue myself where I've been through so much that I feel like when I start getting close to getting hurt, my emotional switch turns off. And I don't know if it's like this defense mechanism I got or whatever to just stay strong, but it's like I have no emotions. I get through whatever the mud is, and then I try somehow to do something to make my emotions turn back on. Because it's like once it's off, it's very hard to get your emotions back on, and back to normal, where you can reciprocate love, where you can actually love someone back, And so anyway, I thought that if I wrote this virus, it'll infect people and then it just turn off their emotions, and we can be this next form of human evolution. We could just be stronger and just do the next form of humans, break our humanity. And Oscar would be like part of this group where they're fighting for humans to hold on to their empathy, hold on to their emotions and their humanity. And so that's Barely Human.
Let's do it.
Where the sickness spread, where the webs have dried, where the shadows fall, fear and pain collide. In a world consumed, only the void survives.
Beware the warmer regions, in the darkness they will hide. Forsake the promised pleasures or prefer to live in lies. Disguise the devil's hand that's reaching darker depths inside. Screaming at a broken mirror, fractured pieces I don't recognize.
Save me, I'm barely human. Blame me, I am the root. Break free this cold illusion. Save me, I'm barely human. In a fallen world full of fallen things, we're all flesh and bone tangled up in strings, faded memories of butchered kings. when darkness comes, it eats everything.
I'm panicked, the abyss looking back with judgment at an addict. I can't handle it, cold sweats and a nightmare. Wanna break down this mannequin, my sacrament. I gave what I had till I fell back down to the trap again. No accident, I sold my soul to the cold. Will I ever get it back again?
Save me, I'm barely human. Blame me, I am the ruin. Break free, my cold illusion. Save me, I'm barely human. My soul, my switch has turned off. I'm whole, all empathy's lost. Become this world of chaos, so contagious,
from my past times to change now. I can never go back.
Save me, I'm barely human. Blame me, I am the ruin. Break free, my cold illusion. Save me, I'm barely human.
Barely human. Barely human.
Yeah. You threw it on the ground.
Thank you guys so much.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.